Hey, it's Emily and this is going to be my 2024 bullet journal, reading journal, flip through video. So for the last, I think 2 years, I haven't bullet journaled or done like a reading journal specifically. I've had a scrapbook where I've done like a couple full-page spreads on like a special book that I really enjoyed. But in terms of actually tracking my reading through a journal, I haven't done since 2021 was the last year that I, like full year that I did it. But I really did enjoy it and I kept seeing people's journal videos come up and I thought I really want to do this again and do it properly. Well, I say do it properly, but like actually invest time into it. So I bought a bullet journal for this year. What was that noise? So for 2024 I decided to actually buy like a proper bullet journal. The last few have been just like plain WH Smiths or like ones I got in the works. Tiger. That was my first one, was from Tiger. But I wanted a proper one because I thought if I, you know, spent a tiny bit more money on it, I might be more motivated to actually keep like filling it out and get me back into it. So I decided to buy a scribble and dot journal and I decided to pick this green one because, oh, I'm wearing green. I was gonna say green's like one of my favourite colours at the minute. Like all my, like if I could give you an example, like my cushion is this colour. My bedding is kind of this colour. My blanket's this colour, my rug on my floor, this, and my towels. It's a bit over the top, but I like the colour green. I promise it's not as overwhelming as it may sound, but yeah. And so yeah, I bought this green journal from Scribble and Dot. I don't know what it's actually called, but it's got a little leaf on the front, and yeah, I was very excited to jump into this. I've done some new spreads at the start of the page. I kind of kept the overall theme for like the kind of start of the year spreads as green to match the cover, and then each month, like I did last time, I have like a title page and like a specific colour for each month to do with that month sometimes, or just random, you know. Yes, I guess we'll jump on into the flip through and let's have a look at my journal. I'll also show you the January spreads so that you can have a look at what they look like before I fill anything out. So with that, let's jump on in to the kind of flip through. Excuse the weird setup, we're just doing it on my blanket for now because I have no space on my desk for the tripod and the journal and my work stuff because I'm on my lunch break. So yes, this is the journal. I didn't use any of these open the first pages. So on the first kind of like main page, I did a title page with my name and the year, pretty much self-explanatory, didn't really do much. I used some mild liners. That's pretty much all I did for that page. The paper and washi tape, I think I both got them all from The Works. That's where I get a lot of my supplies from. Then we have my books read in 2024 shelf. This pen that I used, the black one, bled through. So I'm so glad I coloured this in before sticking this down because I could cover it up, because unfortunately it kind of bled through for the next page. But I'm very happy with how it turned out and I really like the colours that I've used. I'm going to be colouring in each book that I read depending on how I consumed it, so whether it was a physical read, ebook, audiobook, or whether it was a like mixture like physical and audio, for example. So I'm very happy with how it turned out, and yeah, although this, I don't know what's going on here, but as a whole I'm very happy with this spread. I didn't add any books in because I just thought I can add them in when I read them. And yeah, so onto the next page, I have my book of the year like tournament page. But as you can see the cats come through a bit. But yes, these are 12 for the 12 months. So yeah, I'm just going to write my top book from each month and then battle it out to find my favourite book of the year. So I normally do this on Instagram, but I thought I'd do a visual spread in my journal this year. So that's pretty much it. Once again, these are mild liners and the paper and tape are from The Works. Moving on to this. So this I used to do as well. So this is my 2024 reads as songs kind of pages. I used to have a song for every book that I read and I made it like a giant playlist to listen to, and I had such fun doing that, so I decided to do it again and put it in my journal this time. So the book that I read, the song that it is and who it's by. So yeah, that's pretty much self-explanatory once again from The Works. Yeah, there's not a lot else to say about this page. That's pretty much it. Then we have 2 pages here. So this is my reading goal tracker. I want to read 52 books, which equates to 1 a week. And I'm just going to colour them in once I have finished them, probably in the grey colour, so there's not too much green on that page. I do want to read more than 52, but that's like my Goodreads goal that I have every year, so I wanted to visualise that in the journal. And then on the right hand page I have my 12 from 12 page. This I am not a massive fan of. It looked much nicer without the titles written in. Yeah, so if you haven't seen my 12 from 12 friends video, then I'll leave that linked somewhere, but I have asked 12 of my friends to pick 12 books from my TBR, and yeah, I'll just colour them in as I go really. That's pretty much it. I'm going to colour them in the same colour as a book cover. I think that's what I want to do anyway. We'll see how that goes. Then we move on to the January spreads. So I started with sticking this paper in. I'm not a massive fan of how that title page turned out, and as you'll see for the rest of them, I don't actually stick anything else in. I just do stuff with pens. So yeah, I decided to go with like a pale blue kind of frosty colour for January. And I hate this snowflake so much. But on this side I have my TBR. So these are the 5 from my TBR game. That video is also up, so if you want to see my TBR game video, then I'll link that as well. Like I said, I hate that snowflake. That one's much nicer, but I'm just going to colour in the boxes as I read them. And yeah, so that's my TBR page. This is my books read page. So I haven't actually read anything yet in January, despite filming this on the, or maybe it's only the 3rd or 4th today, can't remember. But I'm just going to write the book, my rating, and I might give like a sentence review. So very simple. I kept it just so I can do what I want really with this page. And yeah, I'm looking forward to filling it out. I've only done 2 pages because I'm coming out of my slump. I used to do like 2 double pages, so 4 in total. But as I'm coming out of my slump, I didn't want to waste pages basically. Then we have my quote log. I don't like this writing, but hey ho. So I'm just, if there's any quotes in any books that I read throughout this month that I really like, then I'm just going to write them in here. That's pretty much it really, just write some quotes that I like. And then on the right hand side we have the monthly stats page. So I'm going to have books read, the pages read, any rereads, how many books I've acquired, the average page per book. And then in these I'm going to do little pie charts for like genres, the source, so whether it was a physical, ebook, audiobook, etc. The audience, so adult, YA, middle grade sort of thing. And then whether I read a book from a series or whether it was a standalone. Yeah, that's that page. I'm just going to add them in at the end of the month. And then my book of the month page, I'm just going to hopefully stick in a picture of the cover and then write a quick review about it and why it was my favourite book of the month. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, so there we have it. Thank you very much for watching my 2024 reading journal setup flip through video. I love watching these and I love journaling content, especially when it's bookish, so I thought I'd do my own. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching this. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're new around here, because I really do appreciate each and every one of you, and I look forward to seeing you with a new video very soon. Goodbye.